just get right up into this. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's poppin', people? Yo, it's Abu back here, aka Lame Sky Blue, whatever y'all wanna call me. But yo, we back here with a new video, a new reaction video to one of my favorite channels on YouTube called Snarled. And I'm really a big fan of their Something Scary series. I really do love it, honestly. Like, what's called? If y'all know me, y'all know I love anything that's scary, anything that's thriller, anything that's mystery, anything that's just playing like very into the dark type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a dark person, but I'm just playing like a lot of into the dark shit. Man, it's kind of like the opposite of my personality, if I must say so myself. But hey, that's just me. You take me or you leave me. That's all there is to it. But yo, we about to get right up into today's video because honestly, like, what's cool? From the thumbnail, it said what's called woman with a long neck. Like, what's called? It reminds me of like something that I just recently seen from a One Piece chapter. Shout out to One Piece. What's cool? Like, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna spoil y'all. I'm not, like, just in case if any of y'all,
has asked me to
what's
create
called?
this
If any of y'all actually watch One Piece or something like that, I don't want to spoil. I mean, like, it's not really a big spoiler. I just kind of like saw someone like that in One Piece in the latest arc that's very Japanese derived, very Japanese aesthetic type. So yeah, we about to get right. Yo, we about to get right up into this video without me just playing like talking anymore. So
Hi
without
audience,
further ado,
it's your Auntie Sapphire. So on the show, I get emails from people all around the world, and I love that I get to share such a diverse range of stories. But sometimes that means I pronounce words wrong on the show. And sometimes I get emails from listeners who don't speak English as a first language, so they apologize profusely. First of all, you don't need to apologize because you already speak more languages than me. But you might be interested in Babbel. Babbel is the language learning app that will get you speaking a new language with confidence. You can choose from 14 different languages like English, Spanish, French, or German. The lessons conveniently take only 10 to 15
Japanese,
minutes
Arabic,
and are
and
designed to have
French
you
too, you
speaking
know
your
what I
new
mean? Like,
language
shit, well,
within weeks. That sure beats the 3 years of Spanish that I took in high school.
oh
and
yeah, for damn
went
sure.
nowhere.
Honestly,
Through
Spanish
interactive
class in high
dialogues
school
and
was
speech
useless as
recognition
fuck. I'm not even gonna
technology,
hold
you
you.
can make sure
It
your
was useless.
pronunciation and accent are accurate.
Literally anybody could tell you Spanish class in high school is completely useless. I'm not even gonna hold y'all on that shit. Not even like what's called. Even the friends that I had that were of like Spanish speaking cultures and shit like that, they even like admitted to me they weren't really even learning much and shit like that. It really don't even make sense, to be honest.
I could definitely
Because
use
nobody's
that.
really
See why it's
motivated.
the number one
Besides,
selling language
it's like a
learning app
forced
in the
thing
world.
type shit.
Try it for free by downloading the Babbel app
I
or go to
understand the second language is cool and
babbel.com.
all, but at the same time,
Hey,
like
I'm
it's forced.
Sapphire.
Nobody's
Wanna
really
hear
gonna
something
give any
scary?
type of shit. At the very least, have like more differentiation, so that people actually would be more interested into the class, into the language that they're learning. You know what I mean? Like, add more things like French, Arabic. You know what I mean? Like, more of the stuff. Like, not everybody's trying to like learn Spanish as a second language. That's all it is to it.
Rokurokubi. The following story is inspired by a legendary Japanese creature.
Yeah, so I thought it might be a Japanese.
I only have one younger brother,
Oh wait, I said
Yosuke.
Japan in the title
We used to be
anyway.
close when we were younger, but we grew apart. I think that happened when Yosuke started dating. I never liked any of his girlfriends, and eventually he stopped wanting to spend time with me. Then one day, he called me up to tell me that he was getting married and wanted me to meet his future bride. I could tell that he was trying to hide his nervousness from me, but I appreciated that he was reaching out. I had always hated that we weren't close anymore, and I wanted to change that. So I hopped on a train to the small town where they lived. When I got to their place, Yosuke introduced me to his fiancée, Fuka. She was absolutely stunning, and very funny and charming. After we all had dinner together, I told Yosuke that I was genuinely happy for him. Before going to bed that night in their spare room, I lit an oil lamp as a nightlight. I know it sounds strange, but I have trouble falling asleep in total darkness. When I woke up the next morning, I noticed that the oil in my lamp was completely emptied. I thought it was really peculiar because there was definitely a few days' worth of oil in there. Then my stomach turned. I checked the oil levels of the other lamps in the house, and they were also completely gone. That was the first moment I knew something was wrong. I didn't want my brother thinking I was paranoid, so I didn't bring it up. Later that evening, we were about to have dinner at the house. I went to my brother's room to see if he was ready, and when I opened the door, I caught Fuka just as she was done buttoning her shirt. Her neck was briefly exposed before she pulled her massive black hair over it, and I saw something that confirmed a suspicion I had. Oh, hello, Fuka said sweetly. You looking for your brother? He's in the living room. I quickly closed the door and ran. Yosuke, I whispered. Have you ever noticed Fuka's neck? Oh, her stretch marks? He waved his hand dismissively. Don't be so superficial. No, listen to me. I pleaded with him. The disappearing oil, the stretch marks on her neck. I think she might be a Rokurokubi. See, a Rokurokubi is a beautiful woman during the day, and at night she drinks oil from lamps and has the ability to stretch out her neck. Some can detach their heads completely and go out in search of blood to consume.
What the?
Rokurokubi are humans who have committed a great sin and are then cursed to become these creatures. So, if Fuka was one of these, what crime had she committed? Yosuke let out an exasperated sigh. Look, I know you've never approved of any of my girlfriends, but you need to trust me. There is nothing wrong with Fuka. You could be in a lot of danger. After dinner, it was time for bed. I refilled the oil in my lamp, lit it, and tried my best to fall asleep. In the middle of the night, I was awoken by a slurping sound. I opened my eyes to find Fuka drinking the oil from my lamp. Her neck extended all the way out the door where the rest of her body was not visible. I knew it, I exclaimed. I grabbed my dagger and decapitated her. Her head fell loudly on the floor. I screamed for Yosuke to come over. When he saw Fuka, he lost his balance. Then he rushed over to me and hit me in the face. What was that for? I yelled at him. I just saved you. I knew, you idiot. Yosuke shouted through tears. I knew what she was. He explained that he had committed a crime of passion a year ago. The gods wanted to kill him as punishment, but Fuka made a deal. She agreed to live as a Rokurokubi if it meant that Yosuke could live. That was the day that he asked her to marry him. She has no control over what she does at night, he continued. She's never even hurt anyone. People are just terrified of her. Why didn't you just tell me all of this? I asked. He scoffed at me. The second you found out what she was, you disapproved. I knew you wouldn't understand.
You still could have told him. Then this
I haven't spoken to my brother since that day. I have no idea how he's doing. Sometimes I think about reaching out, but I don't know if he'll ever want to talk to me again. I hope that he finds love again. I really do. And when he does, I'm going to stay far away.
Big facts.
So, how did you sleep last night? Did you have nightmares from all the scary stories you listened to? Not getting a good night's rest can really throw off your whole day. And if you had a purple mattress, there is no tale scary enough to ruin your sleep. Purple mattresses are firm and soft.
Lots of message, but that was cool though. Hold up. Let me see. Anything else to say?
.com/snarled.
Alright.
Want more some to your favorite shows? So
alright, yo, hold up. That was straight. That was straight. It definitely reminded me of that creature that I saw in that One Piece chapter, for damn sure. Y'all gonna see what I mean if you ever watch One Piece, for damn sure. Shout out to One Piece, one of the greatest animes of all time, in my opinion. One of my favorites, for damn sure. But yo, what's cool? This was a cool story. I still have no idea why. You still could have told your brother that. You still could have told your brother that it was cool. That you knew the whole time, instead of just playing like being mad nonchalant and just playing like trying to cover this shit up. Then this whole thing could have been prevented. Yeah, but shit, I got nothing else to say about this video. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, please leave it a like. Comment in the comment section below. Tell me what y'all thought about the video. And at the same time, suggest me more videos to do. If y'all want a video of how to do a key beam or something like that, let me know. An energy blast command, man. Let me know. Shoot. And I'll put y'all on. That's all it is too. But yo, definitely subscribe, because I be making these videos every single day, daily, for life. Multiple times before day. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Shoot, because I'm about to just play like end this video, start a whole new video. Be on the lookout for my album reviews coming up and stuff like that. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace. Yeah.